monoxide detector. It's virtually a silent killer. It's undetectable. You don't know it's in your home. Why is it important? Listen to Sandra Bennett.
Years ago, I had rented an apartment on top of a glass-blowing studio. We were living in a big city at the time, and my daughter was only 2 years old. And one day, it was the middle of winter, and I noticed that I wasn't feeling well, and she didn't seem to be feeling well, and we started to kind of just feel progressively worse as the day went on. And that night, I was getting ready to take a shower, and I heard this loud banging on the door, and it was the fire department. Apparently, our neighbor had come home and noticed that his carbon monoxide detector was going off. And so apparently, the glass-blowing studio had a furnace that had malfunctioned, and so we had been, breathing this air all day. So ever since then, I know I will never live in a place again that doesn't have a carbon monoxide detector.
Thank you, Sandra. And we've heard the similar story from Pat Dementry. I know this happened to you, Lynn Letcher as well. This is so important. And you plug this in every room of your home if you can, or at least one on every level of your home, like a smoke detector. This is not a smoke detector. This is something completely different. A smoke detector detects fire. And that's something that hopefully at some point you could smell.
You could see it.
Carbon monoxide, you have no idea if it's there. Even natural gas, they add a smell to it so that you can smell it if it's leaking. If there's a carbon monoxide leak, you have no idea. You just start to feel sick. And if it's really bad, you could potentially go to sleep and not wake up.
I know.
And you never want that to happen.
No, we read about it every week in the newspaper. That's the problem, because people don't realize that this is actually mandated in most states because it is a silent killer. So, hi, Carolyn.
Hi, Lynn. I love this product. We actually use this at our house, and I like the fact that they don't beep.
No.
You don't, this is something you don't want to hear it doing anything, because then it's working and telling you that you don't have a danger in your house.
That's right. The only way to detect carbon monoxide is with an alarm like this one, and this is our new 10-year permanent power Duracell alkaline battery. It's the only alkaline battery 10-year unit, and all you do is activate it. There's no more plug. You don't plug it in. It comes with the screws. You can actually mount it. But this is it. This is how small it is. Look, no plug. Just a keyhole here if you want to mount it on the wall and put the screws. And you just can put it on a nightstand, put it on a shelf, put it on your in your kitchen, anywhere you want, and you're ready and you're protected. And hopefully you'll never ever hear it ringing.
So many of you, and we're going to demonstrate that loud buzz and ring in just a second, but many of you buying more than one, because it is important to have. Now, should I have these on each floor or in each room?
Ideally, according to the National Fire Protection Association, you should have one on every floor of your home and in every bedroom, especially if you sleep with the doors closed and you have heavy sleepers. The only way it's going to work, it rings at 85 decibels, is if you hear it. So if you hear it, you go outside, you call emergency services, let them find the source of the leak, and we'll talk about what the causes of carbon monoxide alarm are.
So my point being, it's buy more and save $3. So get as many as you think you need in your home, and just protect yourself and your family. It's so important. It's such an easy step to take. It's not expensive, and it can mean the difference between a tragedy and being safe. So how does this work?
And by the way, this is not just a winter thing. Carbon monoxide exists 365, 24/7. This unit was preset at the factory to give a reading. We don't have it here in the studio. Hold your ears, I forgot to tell you. You'll get an 85 decibel ring. You'll get 4 beeps on, 5 seconds off. You'll get a numerical reading. If you have that, you leave your house, call emergency services, let them find the source. And what is carbon monoxide?
How does it get into my house?
Carbon monoxide is caused by incomplete combustion of fossil fuels. So if you have a portable heater, you have a fireplace or a chimney that's blocked up, you have a range vent, a clothes dryer, bet you never thought of that, an attached garage, or even an unattached garage, because it could come in from outside the window, a generator, a grill, a furnace, and a water heater. You have a crack in your furnace or water heater, anything where there's incomplete combustion of a fossil fuel.
And listen, it doesn't mean that those household appliances are broken.
No.
They could be working just fine. You might think, oh, well, I don't need one of those because my dryer works fine. But your dryer could still be leaking carbon monoxide, even if it's still working the way it's supposed to.
Exactly. And like Sandra said, you don't know what's happening around you. Especially if you're in an attached unit.
If you're in an attached home or an apartment, something could be going on next door that that's nothing to do with your own, but it could be leaking into your place. So this is easy. You just attach it to the wall or stand it on a table or in a corner, and so that it can read the air in your home. And it needs to be on each floor if you live in a multi-level home, or in each bedroom if you sleep with the door closed.
That's right.
Because you need to be able to hear it. Those numbers should be zeros, right?
They shouldn't have any
if
numbers
there's anything more than a zero or a number at all, you got a problem.
Right. The ideal is to see nothing.
Right.
So, and it is working. Now, how do you know? Well, look, what are we going to be doing in 10 years from now? What I did was when I activated this unit in the beginning of January, there's a little space here for the date. So I put on, it says it's good for 10 years from that date. So in 10 years, I'll get an end-of-life alarm, and then I'll know to throw it away.
And get a new one.
It's not lithium. I could throw it in the regular trash. It's an alkaline Duracell. So that's it.
So no replacing batteries.
Nope.
And this thing lasts 10 years. Then you get a new one. And by then, who knows what? Maybe there won't be such a thing as carbon monoxide anymore.
Oh my goodness, that would be wonderful.
But meanwhile, this is a small investment for a lot of protection
and it's small
for your
too.
home.
Look how small this
like
is.
Smaller than a cell phone. So plug it, or you don't have to plug it in. Just stand it up, attach it to the wall if you want
so
to.
used to being plugged in.
And again, buy more and save $3. Get as many of these as you want. Sarah is patiently waiting in New York.
Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. Are you picking these up today?
Yes, I am.
Good. Why is this important to you?
Oh, it's important. I have always had carbon dioxide, but, you know, they get old and then you have to replace them. But I know one time this thing was going off. I said, what is going on in here? So I immediately called the fire department, and he said, leave your home. So I went out front, took my doggies, and we went out front. And then he checked. He said, everything's okay. He said, you probably just need a new carbon dioxide.
Carbon monoxide monitor. Well, it's good to be safe. And, you know, if it is going off, then there's something wrong somewhere. So it's, and notice how the fire department said, get out of your house, because they know how dangerous this is, and they don't want you hanging around to see what's going to happen.
Right. That's right. That's right.
So you don't want to be breathing that.
I took my little doggies, and we went out front and waited till they went in.
That's right.
That was very smart.
Because they came with their hatchets and everything.
Of course.
I said, oh my God,
well,
it can be in my house.
Well, sometimes they can't easily find what's causing it, so they need to chop things up and get through and look for what the problem is. So, but in any case, it's dangerous to have it going on. It's nice to know that this is being quiet because you don't have a problem.
Right,
So-
right. Well, I ordered a couple weeks ago, I ordered the smoke detector, fire and smoke detector.
Great.
I said, oh, okay, this one is good. Why don't they have the carbon dioxide? And then today I'm looking, you guys have it.
We have it, and it's 10 years, and hopefully you never, ever hear that beep, Sarah.
Oh, I don't want to hear it. It scares me.
But now you're protected.
Well, Sarah, give your doggies a smooch from us, and thank you for calling. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Take
Sarah.
care, dear. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Over 1,000 of these now ordered. A lot of folks picking up more than one. You do get that buy more and save of $3 saved with each and every one you get after the first one in the same order.
Thank you, Carolyn.
Lynn, you're the best. Thank you so much. All right, stay on the lines, everybody, and protect your family. All right, we have another hour to go. If you're wondering, well, I'm kind of patriotic.